To become an apex predator, you must first be a predator. It's in the name, after all. And in the age of giants, being at the top of the food chain meant you were truly king of your environment. But life wasn't always easy for these massive hunters. They faced unique challenges that shaped their evolution and hunting strategies. During this prehistoric era, herbivores often grew to enormous sizes, benefiting from direct access to abundant plant life. Carnivores, on the other hand, had to rely on these herbivores for their energy, typically receiving only about 10% of the energy that the herbivores got from plants. This energy transfer limitation often resulted in predators being smaller than their prey. To level the playing field, evolution equipped carnivores with an array of deadly tools, powerful jaws, razor-sharp claws, and pack-hunting behaviors. These adaptations allowed many predators to take down prey much larger than themselves, but every so often a carnivore would evolve that took big game hunting to the extreme. One such creature that perfected this art during the Age of Giants was the megalodon, the undisputed ruler of the prehistoric oceans. The megalodon, whose name means big tooth, is one of those extinct animals that captures the public imagination, much like dinosaurs or woolly mammoths. Its reputation has been bolstered by appearances in popular media, including movies and documentaries. However, unlike many other prehistoric creatures, the megalodon's existence was first hinted at not by bones, but by its massive teeth. When these gigantic fossilized teeth were first discovered in the early 19th century, they were initially misclassified. Some thought they belonged to extinct species of sharks, while others believed they were the petrified tongues of dragons or giant snakes. This confusion wasn't entirely surprising, given the teeth's enormous size and unfamiliar shape. In 1666, Danish naturalist Nicolas Steno recognized these fossils as shark teeth, but it would take nearly 2 more centuries before the megalodon was properly classified. In 1835, Swiss naturalist Louis Agassiz gave this ancient shark its scientific name, Carcharodon megalodon. This classification placed it in the same genus as the great white shark, a connection that would later be questioned and revised. As more fossils were found and studied, scientists realized that the megalodon was not just a bigger version of today's great white shark. In fact, it belonged to a different genus altogether. Today, most researchers place megalodon in the extinct family Odontocetidae, making it a cousin rather than a direct ancestor of modern sharks. The debate over megalodon's exact taxonomic position continues to this day. Some paleontologists argue for the genus name Carcharocles, while others prefer Otodus. This ongoing discussion highlights the challenges in classifying extinct species based on limited fossil evidence. The megalodon's closest living relatives are probably the mackerel sharks, which include great whites, makos, and salmon sharks. However, the megalodon was in a league of its own when it came to size and predatory adaptations. The megalodon was, without a doubt, the largest shark that ever lived, and possibly the largest predatory fish of all time. Estimating its exact size has been challenging, as shark skeletons are made of cartilage, which rarely fossilizes. However, based on the size of its teeth and comparisons with modern sharks, scientists have made educated guesses about its dimensions. Most researchers believe that adult megalodons could reach lengths of 50 to 60 feet, or 15 to 18 meters. To put this in perspective, that's about 3 times the length of a large great white shark and roughly the size of a modern-day sperm whale. The largest known megalodon teeth measure over 7 inches, or 18 centimeters, in length, suggesting a truly monstrous predator. But it wasn't just the megalodon's length that was impressive. Its body was likely proportionally more robust than that of a great white shark. Scientists estimate that a full-grown megalodon could have weighed between 50 and 100 tons. For comparison, the heaviest great white shark ever recorded was just over 2 tons. Some researchers have attempted to create more precise size estimates using the proportions of modern sharks. One study suggested that a megalodon of average adult size would have been about 52 feet, or 16 meters, long, with a head around 15 feet, or 4.65 meters long, a dorsal fin approximately 5 feet, or 1.62 meters, tall, and a tail about 12.6 feet, or 3.85 meters high. The megalodon wasn't just big, it was perfectly adapted for hunting large prey. Its body was robust and powerful, with a streamlined shape that allowed it to move quickly through the water despite its enormous size. Its most famous feature, of course, was its teeth. Arranged in multiple rows, these serrated triangular teeth were designed to slice through flesh and bone with ease. A megalodon's jaw might have contained up to 276 teeth, with several rows of replacement teeth behind the functional ones. The megalodon's teeth weren't just oversized versions of modern shark teeth. They were broader and more robust, with coarser serrations. This design allowed them to withstand the extreme forces involved in attacking large prey, including the tough hides and bones of whales. The megalodon's powerful bite force, estimated to be between 108,514 and 182,201 newtons, dwarfed that of any other known predator, ancient or modern. For comparison, the bite force of a great white shark is estimated at about 18,000 newtons, while that of a Tyrannosaurus rex is thought to have been around 35,000 to 57,000 newtons. This incredible biting power, combined with its serrated teeth, would have allowed the megalodon to easily crush through the toughest bones and tissues of its prey. Studies of megalodon bite marks on fossil whale bones suggest that it preferred to attack the bony portions of its prey, such as the rib cage, flipper bones, and vertebrae. The megalodon's feeding mechanics likely involved a combination of biting and head shaking, similar to modern sharks, but on a much larger scale. This would have allowed it to tear off huge chunks of flesh and break through bone, causing catastrophic damage to its prey. With its massive size and powerful jaws, the megalodon was capable of taking on almost any prey in the prehistoric oceans. Fossil evidence suggests that it primarily hunted large marine mammals, including whales, seals, and sirenians, relatives of modern manatees and dugongs. Bite marks on fossil bones indicate that megalodons weren't picky eaters. They've been found to have attacked a wide variety of whale species, from relatively small dolphins to giant prehistoric whales like Cetatherium and Zygerhyza. They also preyed on other large marine animals, including sea turtles and possibly even other sharks. The megalodon likely employed a hunting strategy similar to that of modern great white sharks, but on a much larger scale. It would have approached its prey from below, using its dark back for camouflage against the deep water. Then, with a burst of speed, it would slam into its victim, delivering a catastrophic bite that could sever vital arteries or even bite off entire limbs. This ambush strategy would have been particularly effective against large whales. By attacking from below and targeting the flippers, or tail, the megalodon could immobilize its prey, preventing escape and allowing the shark to deliver fatal bites. Some paleontologists have suggested that megalodons might have hunted in family groups, similar to some modern sharks. While this is speculative, such behavior could have allowed them to take down even larger prey, or to more efficiently exploit large whale carcasses. Megalodon fossils have been found on every continent except Antarctica, indicating a global distribution in warm and temperate coastal waters. This shark ruled the oceans for over 13 million years, from the Middle Miocene to the Pliocene epochs. The megalodon preferred warmer waters and was likely a cosmopolitan species, inhabiting a wide range of marine environments around the globe. Fossil evidence suggests they were common in subtropical and temperate latitudes, but were absent from colder, polar regions. Their habitat likely included coastal areas, continental shelves, and areas around offshore islands. They probably followed the migrations of their prey, particularly large whales, which would have taken them into various marine ecosystems. The megalodon's widespread presence and long reign suggest that it was highly adaptable, capable of surviving in various marine environments and adjusting to changes in prey availability and climate. This adaptability was likely a key factor in its success as an apex predator for millions of years. While much about the megalodon's life cycle remains a mystery, scientists have made inferences based on modern sharks and limited fossil evidence. Like many modern sharks, megalodons were likely ovoviviparous, meaning that eggs hatched inside the mother's body and pups were born live. Based on growth rings in fossilized vertebrae, researchers estimate that megalodons could have lived up to 88 to 100 years. They likely grew throughout their lives, but at a decreasing rate as they aged. One fascinating aspect of megalodon reproduction was the size of their pups. Newborn megalodons are estimated to have been about 6.6 to 11 feet, or 2 to 3.5 meters, long at birth, already larger than most adult humans. This large size at birth suggests that megalodon mothers invested heavily in their offspring, possibly giving birth to small litters of well-developed pups. The large size of megalodon pups might have been an adaptation to reduce predation risk, as even newborn megalodons would have been formidable predators in their own right. However, it also meant that megalodons likely required nutrient-rich, productive waters to support their energy needs from birth. Despite its success, the megalodon eventually went extinct around 3.6 million years ago. The megalodon's extinction marked the end of an era in marine predator evolution. Its disappearance left an ecological niche that has never been fully filled, although modern orcas, or killer whales, have taken on the role of apex predators in many marine ecosystems. Today, the megalodon continues to captivate our imagination, serving as a reminder of the incredible diversity and power of prehistoric life. It has become a popular subject in books, documentaries, and movies, often portrayed, sometimes with significant exaggeration, as the ultimate prehistoric sea monster. The megalodon stands as a testament to the evolutionary arms race between predator and prey, and the complex interplay of factors that can lead to the rise and fall of even the mightiest species. Its incredible size, powerful jaws, and sophisticated hunting strategies made it the apex predator of its time, truly earning its place as the worst animal to run into during the Age of Giants.